If you would like to see more of what I do, check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You can find the links right here on my website, and there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday and Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Hey there, buddy, are you doing all right? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact, I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days is all gone, and now I'm on the road. we're leaving on the next train beat. I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missing the 9 to 5. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start in a home park, they a big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, baby. No, I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this run for life. You'll never find it smash. So you live to be a million. All hearts are lost by default in the time of single need. We're leaving on the next day, babe. So take your seat.
Yeah.
Come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Good evening, everybody, and happy Columbus Day. Can you believe it's Columbus Day already? Holy moly. Pretty soon it's going to be November, and you know what that means in Florida? That means it's going to be snowbird season coming up pretty soon. So look out. Get your supplies ready, because you ain't going to be able to get out on the streets after November when all the snowbirds come down here. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? I said hello to everybody in the lower thirds here on YouTube, and I see Ken Amos Jr. just popped in here. How you doing, Ken? And over on the Rumble side, we got Chris Ruggieri. We got Why Are You Naked For Rob. We got Curtis, CNL Lines, and we got Gerald Stewart. And Gerald was the first one here on both YouTube and on Rumble. So let me put these up here. Adventures of Lark. How you doing? Good to see you in here. All right. So now we got everybody up in there, and let's put a pink waving hand up there. Oh, and it doesn't show it. It just says hand pink waving. Oh, crap. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. Oh, is that right? Columbus Day. Okay, I want to change the name of it now. Okay. So, a lot of shit going on. Not very good, but we won't get into that now. Hey, Schuylkill River Valley, good to see you in here. How you doing, John? Glad you can make it in here. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. And like it says, smash it gently with your thumb, with a hammer, whatever you want to smash it with. And Barry Olson says, how is Debbie? Well, over the weekend, she did pretty good. She went with me to the train show. We had a good time there, but today she wasn't feeling too good. She didn't have a good day today, so we're not going to keep this on very long. I'm going to spend some time with her afterwards. So we'll get to that point a little bit later on, but we got some stuff to do here first. I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel. I really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without your support. So I want to thank you. Thank you very, very much for supporting this channel on YouTube and on Locals. And some of you are on both. So thank you twice as much for the ones that are on both. So here, let me put this thing up here. Crank it up.
You can now support me on my Locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the Join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it.
I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you. Thank you very much. Echo, echo. Jim Tedesco says echo, echo. He's on both places. How you doing, Jim? Glad you can make it over there on Rumble. So thank you very much for supporting this channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I think I mentioned this last week. And I mentioned this a year ago, too, when I got rid of Patreon. But eventually, I would like to get rid of the membership on YouTube. So maybe towards the end of this year or after the end of the year. Hopefully, if you want to, you could go over and support me on Locals before the end of the year. I would really appreciate it. If you don't, no hard feelings. Because I'm going to try to get all this membership stuff off of YouTube and get it over there on Locals. I think Locals is a little bit better option for me that way. So, and Ken Amos Jr., thank you for the prayers for Debbie. I really appreciate it. So let's get on with this thing right here. Let's get on with the train shows, because we got a lot of train shows coming up in the rest of October. Some in November. It's going to die off because of Thanksgiving. A little bit in December, and then boom in January. I didn't get that far yet, but we'll get there. I don't have enough space. Boom. All right, there you go. There is all the train shows right over there. I got it from October 14th all the way down to December. That's all over my head. So we're going to have some more after that. Hey, Ray Bubble, good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in there. All right. Let's put that up there. Evening, folks. Good to see you in here. Okay, so this past weekend we had D-Land on the East Coast and Pinellas Park on the West Coast. Debbie and I went to Pinellas Park, and I'll be showing you some of this stuff back here that I got there when I do the train show haul. But it was a good show, and those are out of the way. So the next one is this coming week at Plant City. And so I hope I still got the one video up there for the bridge guy. He's going to be there. And if you have not seen him, you gotta see the bridges he builds in person. He does a really great job. He has a really big wood laser cutter that he's some kind of engineer. I'm not quite sure what engineer he says, but he designs them, prints them out, does all that crap, and cuts them and builds them. So he's been building stuff all over the world, different bridges. And if you have anything that you want custom made, he'll design it for you and build it no matter what length, in N scale and HO. I think he first started in HO, and I think he said he's doing N scale now too. And I just got some dust in my throat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, looking forward to this weekend. Yeah, and also, holy moly, there's stuff all over the place. Not only Plant City, which we're going to be going to there, Debbie and I are going to be going there. Pinellas Park, Florida, October 14th and 15th, HR Trains. They have LGB and Markland representatives and also Bachman representative there on Saturday. So that's going to be something. That's right in front of the Pinellas Park Performing Arts Center. And then Timonium, Maryland, October 14th and 15th. That's the one Ray Boble's been waiting for. There you go. Woo-hoo. Here he goes. Looking forward to this weekend. All right, Ray. I'm not going to be able to make it to that one because I just can't afford to get up there. We're going to be going to Plant City instead. But my thoughts will be up there with you, and have some sausages and hamburgers on me. Or have one for me, because I won't be there. Maybe next year we might be able to make it up there, hopefully in March or October of next year. So hope to see you up there then. Are you still having the get together afterwards at your house? And is there a lot of people, or are you expecting a lot of people coming up there at Timonium? I seen Sparky was in Altoona. He did a live stream, a vertical live stream from Horseshoe Curve. I caught that for a little bit there. Rob, thank you for putting that up there. 521. All right. We need to get more people on Rumble to smash that like button. Thank you for that, Rob. Really appreciate it. Okay. So, are you camera shy? Yes, I am. And so far, 14 folks back to the house. All right. Good to hear. All right. Wish I could make it. You're a hell of a host. All right. Did that make it up there, or did I get rid of it already? Okay, let's get this back up there. Yes, I am. So far, 14 folks back to the house. All right. Did Mini Prince ever say that he was going to get up there or not? I think he was on here last week, and he said he didn't make up his mind yet. Okay, Gerald. Okay, I'm going to put that in the queue, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Taz Country. Oh, my goodness. I'm looking for parts supplier for Hot Trains Electrical. What's a Hot Trains Electrical? Hot Trains Electrical. What is that? Could you elaborate on that a little bit further? And maybe we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so after Timonium is Kansas City, Kansas, October 14th and 15th. There is a lot of shows this week. This is a popular show after Columbus Day. All right. Okay. Okay. H-O. Okay. All right. We'll get into that. All right. And Altoona, Pennsylvania, October 19th through 22nd. It's the NMRA extravaganza. And Monroeville, Pennsylvania, November 4th and 5th. That's a Greenberg show. And Pinellas Park, Florida, on November 11th is Zitnik Trains Sidewalk Sale. So they will be having a sidewalk sale out in their parking lot. Well, maybe it's a parking lot sale. On Saturday is 11th. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's Saturday. That's on a Saturday. All right. So sometimes they have it on Sunday too, but I think this one's on a Saturday. We might go back up there. When we was at the train show, we didn't stop at HR Trains or Zitnik's. We went straight over to the clubhouse. So we'll probably go to that one in November. And then Pensacola, Florida, November 11th and 12th is Rail Fest. That's way at the end of Florida, next to Mobile, Alabama. That's way to hell over there. That's like 8 hours from here. And then, I missed one. Orlando, Florida, November 11th. That's Train Collectors Association. And Boca Raton, Florida, November 18th. That's Southern Florida Railroad Museum. And they have a nice layout inside the train station there. We've been there a couple of times. It's a pretty good show. I think the last time we went there, they got a new venue for the show, so it's a bigger auditorium than what they usually had. So it was a pretty good one when we went there last year. And then Ackworth, Georgia, December 1 and 2. That's right outside of Atlanta. That's a pretty good train show. And I'm not quite sure. Maybe that is on the left-hand side, you know. What's the left side? Northwest side or whatever. Hey, Kyle Stevens, how you doing? Good to see you in here. All right. And then Melbourne, Florida again on December the 2nd. And like I said before, we're going to have some more shows in December here in Florida. And Gerald Stewart put this one up here again. New Brunswick Railroad Museum, New Brunswick, Texas, October 21 and 22. So that's next weekend. All right. So thank you for that, Gerald. Okay. Now let's get back to this. Please help. I am looking for part supplier for HO Trains Electrical. Okay. So HO Trains Electrical, what brand and specifically what kind of electrical stuff? Because that is a wide question right there. Kyle Stevens says going to try to make the Pensacola show. Still debating on whether to go or not. Man, I've heard a lot about it and I'd like to go, but man, that's 8 hours away from here. That's a long drive. That's an overnighter for us. I mean, it was bad enough going to Tallahassee. That's like almost a 6-hour drive. We had to go up there the night before, but hey, maybe if we're not doing anything. Oh, that's the same day as Zitnik's. Oh my goodness, you got me there. I don't know, but one of these days we'll go up to Pensacola. One of these days. I wanted to go up to the Dothan one too, so. But I think we just missed that a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I'm glad you're going to try to make it up there. But yeah, I know that feeling. That's a long damn drive. At least, let me see. Is there a Buc-ee's up on the way up that way? If there was a Buc-ee's up on the way, that would make it a lot easier. Okay. All right. Chris Harden. Good. Hey, Chris. Haven't seen you in a while. Have you moved back down to the villages yet? Or are you still up in Illinois? Good to see you in here. Haven't seen you in a long time on the live stream. All right. Okay. Wiring blocks, resistors, load capacitors. Starting to run my DCC wiring, and I want to build a ATX power supply, and I need to know all the parts and where to buy them to build the power supply. Just get an old computer power supply. That's the easiest thing to do. I got a video on that, and I got a couple of videos on, let me put this up here. And I got a couple of videos on how to boost it and everything else. Amazon, there's a lot of electrical supplies online. I can't think of their names right now because I haven't ordered from them in the past couple of years because I haven't ordered anything new since I moved. But they're all out there. But check out my videos. I have one on a computer power supply, and I have one how to hook up stuff with the computer power supply, and I also have one how to boost the power on a computer power supply. And if you want to know more about DCC, go to DCCEX website, and you could have a real nice DCC system for under about $80. So, all right, Kyle Steven. Well, if you ever plan to go, I'll meet up with you. I'll let you know. I'll talk to Debbie about that and see if she feels like making a trip. You know, we would like to go. Yeah, AliExpress is one, and there's one out of New Jersey. I can't remember, but it's pretty popular one. There's a couple of ones over there that I used to order from. But yeah, there's quite a few. Just Google electronic parts and you'll be able to find that. Okay, Otter Creek and Rio Grande, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Let me see if I could Google it right here. ELECTRONICSSTORES. Okay. No, I don't want Best Buy. Not Newegg. Let me see. Let me put parts instead of stores. DigiKey! That's the one I was thinking of. DigiKey. And Mauser Electronics. Okay. So you can get a lot of electronic parts here. Oh my goodness, that's a long link. Holy cow. Let me see if they got a shorter link. Man, that thing was a mile long. Okay, there we go. I'll put this up here. Here's the DigiKeys. And let me find Mauser. Mauser's another good one to go look. Whatever you want, you could just plug that into their search, and you'll be able to find it. All right. Rob said, I bought a new sidewalk last summer. I'm good on that for now. All right. Glad to hear you got a sidewalk. All right. Okay. Ray Boble says, I have a bunch of old computer power supplies from old PCs that I plan to use in the future for lighting and such. Good deal. You got 3.3, 5, and 12 volts on there. And if you need to go above 12, you could use a buck boost converter. And let me see. if I can get my video up here. All right.
Do you know the U.S. solar companies?
Oh, geez. Okay. Here we go. And here's the video I did about 5 years ago on computer power supplies. All right, so I'm still hoping to go to Milton Half-Day Tailgate Show Swap Meet, October 21st from 8 to 12. All right, thank you for putting that up there. Okay. Yeah, and Amazon has plug-in power supply breakout boards for ATX power supplies. They have a couple of different styles. I did a video on one. I think Full Spaghetti Model Railroad just did one on there recently, also on the one that he has. But I bought two different kinds. One of them has circuit breakers, or not circuit breakers, but fuses on them, and it has the and the other one doesn't, but it has an on-off switch on there. So all right, just acquired 16 metal HO vintage kit built freight cars. Very well done. Possible by Globe. All right, good to hear. Nice going. Okay, so check out my video on the power supply, and then I got a couple of more videos too on what to do with it. All right. Okay, so let me get this out of the way over here because we got some other things to do. Brass. Gerald Stewart wants to know. Okay, there we go. Brass. All right. So I hope that answers your question about the electronic parts. Let me know if you have any other questions. If you do, send me an email. Send it to workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. Do I still have that thing up here? I don't know if I got the QR code still over here or not. Let me see. Got the layers there. Okay, here we go. There you go. Send me an email at workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. There's a QR code right there. I knew I had it here someplace. All right, there you go. So before I get into the train show haul, let me see if I still have. I might have deleted that video. Yeah, I might have deleted that video because I have 6 videos up here. Yeah, I probably deleted that video, so I can't show you the bridge guy anymore. But let me see if I could pull it up here. Well, I'll get it before the end of the show. So let me do this. Let me see. We're number 6. This 6. All right. I don't think they are brass since they are painted, but it is possible. Okay. And where was the response on that? Okay. And then Daniel Banks, how you doing? Good to see you in here. And Gerald says, check with a magnet to see if they are brass. And David Thompson, good to see you in here. Glad you could make it. All right. So, what did I get at the train show? It's right over here. And everything that I got was from the same vendor. And I didn't realize it at first, but that vendor was Yankee Dabbler. They haven't been at Suncoast Model Railroad Club show since before COVID. So this is the first time they came back. So let me start off with the easy stuff. And they had bags and bags of stuff. If you watched the video, Debbie was going through the bags. And I got a bag of these things here. And normally, you know, they're detail parts, but there's a lot of people in there that are already painted. So I jumped on that. It was way at the bottom. There's probably about maybe 30 people in there that are painted. And there's other stuff in there like garbage cans and ladders, and there's a cow. All right. Crates, all kind of good stuff. A monument, picnic table, park bench, all kind of good stuff. So, and here's a couple of crates with the junk on the top. You can't see it right there, but a lot of good stuff for $5. All that stuff right there. So I'm glad that I got that. I'm glad that I found that there. And also, I already have this, but it's a Bar Mills thingy. And how did they put, oh, it's in a Ziploc bag. Okay. That was fancy. There you go. All right. There you go. Okay. I already have this. I have, you know, and it's 2 utility sheds, but I paid $5 for that also. So they always go up nice. They fill in little spaces. They're real small. I have one over in that corner, and I have one that's set up on a little diorama that I had for the welding scene on my other layout. Yeah, that's a nice little grab bag. Yeah, I love that. All right. Hey, where did you go? Where did you pop in here? Okay. Grandpa Rails, good to see you in here. And thanks for putting that up there. 30. Okay, it keeps jumping on me. All right. 32.25. Good to see you, JD. Glad you could make it in here. All right. So I like that. Now, the best part is Bar Mills Babcock boiler. Now this goes for $64.95. He had $50 on it, and I asked him. Said, "You take 40?" He said, "Oh, I'll take 45." So I got it for 45. So he had 2 of them, so I just got one of them. So, is there any HO scale cats in there? You should let the cat out of the bag. Okay, Rob, I'll have to see if there's any cats. I know there's a cow in there, but the cat would be pretty damn small. I gotta let the cat out of the bag. I don't know. I'd have to dump the whole bag out to make sure I got the cat out of the bag. Chris Ruggieri said, I worked at Babcock in Massachusetts. All right, good to hear. All right. So you should be able to help me out with this, huh? So was it this one here, or was it updated? But this looks like a pretty nice kit. They've got, I'm not sure these are boilers. I think these are water heaters on here, because they don't look like boilers. And some metal castings, and some more plastic castings, and some doors and windows, and all kind of laser cut junk on there. It looks good. Okay. right. Okay. They're just saying hello on there. Okay. So looks like it's a pretty nice little kit. When I'm finished with this one I'm working on now, this stick by stick kit, I'll probably work on this one here. I haven't heard from Art Fahey. He had surgery a couple of weeks ago, and last time I think maybe it was about 3 weeks ago. I emailed him a couple of weeks ago, and he said he was still recuperating. And I think I seen him. He was out on the water, so he might be doing better. So he might be putting out some kits some new kits pretty soon. So we might have some more giveaways. So this looks like a pretty nice kit. I'll be doing that one. That's everything that I got. Oh, and Debbie got two 8x10 photographs of locomotives. I seen one of them. It was a B&O. I think it was a, I don't know what it was. And I don't know what the other one was. She didn't show me that one. She was kind of secretive. So that's what we got. So Chris, was it that old building, or was it a newer building that you worked in? No, they looked like more. I think the Babcock boiler was a hot water heater place, but they look more like hot water heaters than boilers. Boilers usually don't have the cone and the thing like that up on the top. They usually have coming out the side. You know, the smoke, the stack going out the back and up the side. Usually not on the top. Oh, I worked in the main office. All right. So that wasn't the main office right there. All right. Good deal. Glad to hear that. All right. Okay. Just checking the chat here to see if Babcock made boilers. But I think they said on this one here it's water heaters. I think what it said on the... Steam hot water and combination warm air and hot water heaters. I guess that's a sign right there, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. All right. Chasco, good to see you in here. Oh, it jumped on me again. There you go. All right. How you doing? And Steam. Okay. All right. Good to know. Okie dokie. All right. So that's it. Let me see if I could find Debbie's thing. I'll put this thing over here. Boom. So you can look at that. See what's over there. I'll see if I can find her photos. Baby, what'd you do with your photos? What you got? Oh, my big head right there. Okay, here we go. Here's one of them. Here's the B&O. It's a 280. What's the number on it? 3002. All right. She likes these photos of old. Okay. Date taken in 9/12/48 in Rochester, New York. I got it marked on the back here. Okay, so that was taken in 1948. This one, 9/13/51 at Tomland, It doesn't say what locomotive it is, but it looks like a 240 MT and W right there. So nice looking photo right there. She paid $1 a piece for them. Oh, 50 cents. Oh, she said 50 cents a piece. Is that a Fluke DMM I see? Back here, yeah, that's a Fluke. All right, good looking. she put on a charm and got them for 50 cents a piece. She wanted a bunch of patches. She only wanted one patch in one of the bags. How much was that bag of patches? They wanted $1. She only wanted one of the patches in there. And they had about 20 patches in there. She only wanted one that had the locomotive on it. But these are pretty cool. She likes picking up these photographs. She got a lot of postcard ones too. All over the place. I don't know what she's going to do with it. Okay. All right. So it's about 8:45 right now. Almost 8:45. Is it time for a rant? Oh no, it's freezing up. All right. Did somebody say rant? Ray says, my dad used to sell electronic meters. All right. Yeah, I went to a yard sale, and this guy that works for Xfinity, he used to live in Fort Myers. He just moved into a trailer park, and he's had yard sales the last 3 weekends. The first one I went there, he had this oscilloscope that must have been about this big. The screen on it was like this. I said, I haven't seen an oscilloscope like that in ages. And he said, I'm surprised you knew what it was, because not too many people know what it was. But we went back the following week, and somebody must have got it because he didn't have it. Oh. Meters, oscopes, and the like. There you go. All right. Yeah, Gerald Stewart, P-Mal guy. Yes. Rant. Did somebody say Comcast? Just for shits and giggles, this past week, I wanted to see if they had another plan that I could get that wasn't so expensive. I mean, I got the same speed that I had when I lived in Naples. Okay, but I'm paying like about $50 more a month for it here. And so I went on their website to find out, hey, Ray, you work for Comcast, don't you? What the hell's going on with these people? Their customer service is crap anymore. Okay, I gotta rant on Comcast, but you cannot get anybody on the line anymore. And if you and they say, okay, ask a question about it, because I went on there and looked for offers, and I clicked on, because it was the 1,000. So I got the 1,000, and let me see, and it's not too bad. So let me see what my latest thing was. I'll pull it up right here. Let's see what we got. Because I'm paying like $142 a month for internet only, for the gigabyte speed. Oh my goodness, look how bad that is now. That's half of what it was before I started. Holy moly. It was 1,100 when I started, and 41. Now it's down to 30. And this is what I've been complaining about. And they charged me $100 to send out a technician, and says, well, it's your it's your adapter because it only goes up to 1,000. So I bought another one that goes up to 2.5 gig. Prime time. Yeah, there you go. I know it's prime time. And this is what I said. Okay, he says, I says, every time that I do this after 7 o'clock, the speed goes down. So here it was before 7 o'clock, and here it is now. This is the download speed, and here's the upload speed. Right there was before 7 o'clock, and here it is right now. It dropped down. And I says, yeah, they charged me $100. And I says, well, you won't send anybody out when at night when somebody, yeah, we only got people that work till 7 o'clock. I says, well, that's when the problem is. So I wanted to see if I could get one that goes from 800. They had a plan with 800, and they had a plan, I think, for 600. So I wanted to know, you know, what the guaranteed speed was, because they tell you the download speed is 800. So I wanted to know what the upload speed was. So I asked the question, what is the download speed and upload speed, and is there a cap on the data? And then you go back, and you know you have to type all this stuff in. So then you have to go back, and they put you through this. Oh, we don't understand your question. And then they give you 5 different things again. And I think I went over this last month. 5 different choices. None of them match. And I says, okay, I'm finished. Okay, so later on they came up with a survey. And they said, well, please rate your experience, online experience with Xfinity. And I put a 1. And they said, oh, we're sorry to hear about that. How can we help? And I typed in the exact same thing, you know, da-da-da-da-da. I want to know what the upload and download speed is and if there is a data cap on it, because I have unlimited data on mine. And if I get to 800, it's $57 cheaper than what I'm paying now. And again, they go through the menu of, 5 different choices. I said, forget it. It says, I'm done. And you can't get anybody on the phone anymore. So what you gonna do? I don't know if companies have a customer retention department, but they used to have the best deals. Yeah, not Comcast. The last time I finally got a hold of somebody, when I asked for the service to come out here, that they end up charging me an extra $100 for, just because they sent a technician out that they didn't tell me about, that they was going to charge me $100 for, because I was complaining about I'm not getting the speed. Well, he showed me that the speed was up there, and I says, well, if you come out at 7 o'clock and later, the speed isn't there. And he says, well, we don't come out after 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is the latest we work. And I says, well, that's convenient because that's when my problem is, and that's always what it comes down to. And they charge me $100 for it. But so there you go. I hate Comcast. I wish there was another alternative. Hey, John Ranson, good to see you in here. You must make, yeah, it's only a mile up the road here, and they're just as bad up as there. You know, the last time I went up there, they handed me another modem. And I got the latest modem, so that ain't going to help. So, yeah, it seems like I'm just going to have to go up there and talk to them and see what I could do. I mean, I never had a problem in Naples. I went to their office and got to talk to somebody right away, and they always resolved the problem I had. But up here, it's like pulling teeth. When I went up there, they handed me a modem, and they handed me a sheet of paper. It says, call this number to activate it. So when I called it, and they, first of all, it didn't work. I called it again, and they said there was a problem. And so I went online and finally figured it out and saw that there was a problem with the modem. So I took the modem back on another modem. He says, "Did you call that number?" I said, "Yeah, I called that number, but they had a problem with it. So here it is." So the second modem, I called again. It went through, but it says, "Go online to finish this activation." Okay, so the paper they gave you, it says, "Call the number." But in the box with the modem, it says, "Go online to activate." Tom, your outro music is playing. Oh, my blues is playing? I must have hit the button over there. Okay. Is it off? It should be off now. Okay. Yeah, my button is right next to my music button is right next to this button right there that turns off the social thing. Thanks, Gerald. All right. Let's see what. Let me go to the list. Ain't True Yet was the song. Okay. Tennessee Railroad was right before that, and Ain't True Yet must have just started. Okay. All right. Thanks, Gerald. Okay, good now. Well, from what I understand, they limit the modems, and modems $250, and they update them every year. So I'm not going to pay $250 every year just to get a brand new modem. So I'll stick with I'll pay the $5 or whatever is I think it's $7 right now. So did I say YouTube sucks? Sorry about that, Ray. I know you, or not YouTube at Comcast. I know you work for Xfinity. I know it's not your fault, but I gotta complain about somebody. Give me a good number where I can get them on the phone to complain. I'll give you $20. All right, so I'm going to cut this off of YouTube and continue on Rumble. Nice haul, Tom. Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you, Ken. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for stopping in tonight. We're going to continue this on Rumble. Scrap Comcast and go get Starlink. You know, Rob, I paid my $500 for Starlink when I first moved in here because at that time Comcast didn't have the real high speed, but they kept putting it off. They told me by the end of I think it was by the end of 2021 that they would have the satellites up and it would be working in this time. Yeah, it's time to Rumble. And it never happened. 6 months later, it never happened. And by that time, Comcast came out with the high speed. So I just, asked for my money back and canceled the order. So maybe if I have more problems, I'll have to check to see if it's available in this area, because at that time, that was about a year ago. It was a little over a year ago, because just a couple of months ago, I think about 3 months ago, I was out of the 1 year thing where I had the reduced rate, and they cranked it up. They added like $45 to my fee. So maybe I'll see if good price, 50 cents even. Oh, okay, Curtis. I didn't see that earlier. Yeah. But I'll have to check into Starlink again. I still got the Starlink app on my thing to check the satellite. So I'm going to have to see if it's available in this area. If it is, I may just get it. But from what I understand, they're still not as fast as Comcast. I'm waiting for Frontier to get in this area. Verizon doesn't have, I think they sold off their contract to Frontier Cable. and I contacted them, and they said they will be in this area, but it's not too soon. So hopefully they'll be in here pretty soon. Wow, that took us time to post. Okay. All right. So thank you all for stopping in. Let me put this outro in here again on Wednesday, and I'll see you over on Rumble if you're staying on Rumble. So here we go.
Engineer, where are you headed?
You're getting here, and I'm shutting down. And John Nickenberg, I'm ending. You're a little bit late.
I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Kane, we leave their seat. I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fate. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy.
Okay, let me get the Rumble link for you.
That lonesome road, my one true love, waiting there to see.
You have to sign in with an email and maybe a phone number. Here comes the swirly smoke.
Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night
Thank
is
you, Chris.
dark, and
I
Lord,
appreciate it. See you over on Rumble.
I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back?
You just made it for the outro.
For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that long.
Come see us on Rumble.
My one true love.
We're going to continue over there. Good night, everybody on YouTube. We'll see you over on Rumble in a few seconds.
Train, won't you carry me home?
All right.